Harry, it finishes 5-1, and yet it feels like Hoffenheim pushed you further than a lot of other teams have this season. How did you see the game?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the start was fantastic from us. The first 15, 20 minutes, we deserved to be ahead. Yeah, we were playing with a real intensity, and then almost a red card kind of messed up our rhythm a little bit. We struggled to find our rhythm. We struggled to find our pressing triggers and kind of allowed them back into the game. But we knew we had to be patient. We knew, you know, when against any team we played, the second half is where, you know, the spaces start to open up, and especially when they're down to 10 men. But credit to them, they're a good team. They played some nice football. I would have liked it if it was a little more aggressive and was a little bit cleaner on the ball. But overall, it's a good win, and we can take it and move on.
How slippery a customer is Luis Diaz? His timing, he just seems this cocktail of chaos.
Yeah, fantastic player. Really happy to be playing with him. You know, he was a threat the whole game. I think he can get it into wide positions and then cause defenders trouble 1v1. He can come inside, he can go down the line, and then he gets into the dangerous areas. I said that when he first arrived. He gets into the 6-yard box, he gets into those tapping areas that get you those important goals, and you saw that again today.
Is it a coincidence that you as a team are so good, even when you've had bad moments in some first halves this season, and yet still in the final 5 minutes, you guys always seem to strike?
Yeah, I just think when you look at our team, you look at our squad, we're coming into the business end of the season now. We have a full, fit, healthy squad, and we want to try and keep it that way. The competition this week in training, the level in training has been as high as it's ever been. Everyone wants to play, everyone wants to get on the pitch, and that's only going to push us to even hopefully better heights. So, yeah, it was an important win today because obviously there's been a lot of noise over the last week or so, and we had a full week to prepare, and we've had to listen to that. So it was good, especially the way we started and then also the way we finished.
Hi, Vladimir. Hello. Thanks for coming to join us. So I guess that must be a very difficult position for you to be in, because it feels like the performance merited more, and yet in the end you've lost 5-1.
Yeah, I would say the same. It's a very, very difficult pill to take, to be honest. Brutal lesson for us, but at least we don't have to be ashamed. You know, we try to play our football even with one player down. We tried, we did our best, but unfortunately it wasn't enough today. And in the end, it's 5. I said we are not ashamed, but 5-1 is more than enough. So it could be a bit better for us, but you know, it's a difficult venue. No, it's fine. Good, all good.
It's a results game, but still, I can't believe, just as a neutral viewer, how many chances you were able to carve out against this Bayern team.
Yeah, that's what is even more frustrating. You know, like despite we've been one player down, you know, we created a lot of chances. Also, I think also we could lead this game, and unfortunately the second penalty, and then 3-1 before halftime, and it was finished. It was like very, very difficult, you know, to keep the head up, you know, and everything. So it's yeah, as I said, a difficult pill to swallow. But yeah, hopefully some people are really happy now.
Still, the club is having an amazing season. There has been a lot of reports, though, about what's been happening off the pitch, stuff that you can't control as a player, where we don't know what the future is of the coach. How frustrating is it for you, knowing that there's stuff that you can't control?
To be honest, my German is absolutely rubbish, so I have no idea what's going on, to be honest. We had just 2 meetings about it, and very barely I understood what's going on. So it's exactly what you said. Like, my job is to play football on the pitch, and that is what I can affect, what I can control, and other things is go not my way. So it's I don't care about it. Obviously, it would be shame, but yeah. As you said, like, I can control what I can control, so just my job on the pitch.
Vladimir, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers. That was Vladimir Coufal there, Kay. That is the Hoffenheim side of things. Remember, we don't know what could happen to their senior sporting director, Andreas Shaka, tomorrow. It might mean that if he's pushed out of the club, then Christian Ilzer, the coach, who's helped mastermind what wasn't a tremendous performance. I know they lost 5-1, but anyone who saw the full 90 minutes knows what we're talking about. it might be the end of the road? Surely not. That would be one of the most daft things I can remember in football. Anyway, from the Bayern Munich point of view, a very good day. Luis Diaz gets the match ball. Very rare that Harry Kane's going to have to sign that for a teammate. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Archie. The good news is Archie's German is very good, and that's why we got to know what is going on behind the scenes at Hoffenheim, although Coufal maybe just swerved that one very well. Former Hammer of the Year,
yes,
Coufal. So I'm sure that you were smiling along
that's one
and
way,
nodding at how he took that.
Absolutely. That's one way to get out of a question and leave nobody pointing any fingers at you. As tongue-in-cheek as that is, it's a very serious, as Archie was discussing before this game started off, what is happening behind the scenes at Hoffenheim is simply beyond me. And in many respects, unheard of, that a team putting together the season that Hoffenheim is right now, to have that kind of be playing out behind the scenes. And probably to have it come to a head this week with this result is as bad as Hoffenheim could have asked for. No, result aside, I have to say this, and I don't think I've ever said this after a team has just lost 5-1. Hoffenheim are one incredible footballing side. And I thought you saw that, as I mentioned, for 44 minutes. They had the man sent off after 17 minutes. And still, they went toe-to-toe with Bayern Munich. Before this game started, I questioned whether Hoffenheim will do, as you see it, Hamburg and Augsburg do before them, sit deep and look to hit on the break. It was anything but. They went to Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena and tried to play football against Bayern Munich. And were doing so with 10 men. Just the quality and maybe the extra legs was the undoing of them and in the last moments of the first half. But Hoffenheim, as Coufal was saying, leave the Allianz Arena with their heads held high. And that's on the back of a 5-1 drubbing. But that speaks to how good this team is and the fright that they gave Bayern Munich on the day.